Yeah, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another installment of Unleash Your Success. It's your boy Grubbs, it's not me, who else? Um, a very interesting topic today. I mean, it's always interest. Um, good money making topic. Um, a buddy of mine asked me to make this video so he can follow it. I done told him 100 times how to do it step by step, but this time we're going to be teaching, well, I'm going to be teaching you a easy way to make a very good profit from Amazon. Now, most of the time, people naturally think when I say stuff like that, they're making a profit off of Amazon is naturally going to come from products, Amazon stores, so on and so forth. Well, I'm going to introduce you to something new and extraordinary. The reason why I call it new and extraordinary because it's been around for quite some time, but people chose to look over it. Plus, it's people out there that knew that the regular people like me and you can make a ton of money doing it, so they kept it from us or made it sound so extraordinary to do it. When I say extraordinary, I mean expensive, and that's pretty much what I do. I prove that stuff is not as expensive as people make it appear, and I also like to show that anybody can run a business doing anything. It's not anything special. So where we going at it today. Also, you guys make sure you grab some Heart and Stripes apparel made by me. You know, you can grab it from our website, heartandstripes.com. You can also get it from our TikTok shop. Um, First and foremost, there's many different ways to make money with Amazon. Of course, everybody knows you can put products on Amazon, get paid to sell products, whatever. Everybody knows about the drop shipping method. You could buy stuff from Alibaba for $3, sell it for 30. We know that method already. They even have methods where you can resell other people's products for higher prices, or you can even just generally make money by driving sales to other people existing Amazon products. Now, that's the ways that the average man can do. Now, I'm gonna tell you the advanced money on Amazon. Why I call it advanced is because it's a little more laid work, a little bit more paperwork, and it's a pretty good revenue. Actually, I call it guaranteed revenue because the other ways I just named you generally make money, but the type of life changing money that you're looking for that could come out of it, but it's going to be quite some time, a lot of hard work, a lot of drop shippers with bad products, a lot of customers unhappy. You got a long way. The way that I'm about to teach you is a straight cut through the mustard, ironclad way to make thousands of dollars a month on Amazon. So a few months ago, I noticed something just looking around online. I mean, people who know me know that I'm just an information ham. So it's like when I research stuff, I don't naturally research stuff that I do. I research stuff that I think can help people. I'll keep looking into it. So a while back, I noticed how a lot of the rental car companies was introducing a lot of these advertisements showing that they're specializing in sprinters, cargo vans, box trucks, and so on and so forth. Now, if anyone knew a few years ago, the only companies that will allow you to rent stuff like that, of course, you know, U-Haul, a few states have Metro and mainly that's it. You can go to Home Depot and rent one, but the main renter of big vehicles was Penske. So Penske been in that space for quite some time. But as you see now, Enterprise, Hertz, Avis, the big boys are getting into renting that type of stuff. And I'm gonna tell you the reason why. That's because the self-courier business is getting so massive and they don't want to miss that money on it. Self-carrier businesses are becoming a new way because what companies are thinking about the money that they spend on maintenance and diesel big tractor trailers, tires, accidents, gas, maintenance, when we can break up these shipments in 3 sprinters to 5 sprinters and it gets there cheaper. less less situations, less mishaps, and as you know, I mean, it's a lot safer. So that's where I started to notice the plan. I have a roadside assistance company that I actually still own and operate. So I was helping one of my customers, and she was telling me about how she was making a little money on the side through Amazon Flex. So I was like, oh, okay, tell me about it. I knew about it because my nephew did it about 2 years ago, but he just kind of told me the basics. So she's showing me like her revenue, like 179, 180, and this is just for a block of a day. So I'm like, what if I went to Enterprise and rented a Sprinter and then went to Amazon and tried to sign up as a larger scale flex operator? Because if I could take a whole van full of packages, she making 180 in a Chevy Traverse. How much am I gonna make in a cargo van? Then I started doing some more math. Amazon drivers get paid pretty good, $18 or more. So that's when I started chiming in, like, okay, if I could take a load of packages, that's like 800, 900 a day. Hmm, let me look into that. So I started doing some more research. Come to find out it does work that way. So I started telling my homeboy, because like I don't like to drive. I hate driving all day. I mean, I will drive, but I don't really care to drive. I'm one of them people that say I'm trying to get rich so I can have a driver. But my homeboy loves to drive and he like money. And my thing is, like I tell my friends, I was blessed with enough knowledge to know how to make money very easily. And I always try to find ways to incorporate my homeboys, my family, and stuff, but sometimes it's not easy. So when I get situations like this, I try to drill it into their heads because it's something that I think will really fit them and it'll really change their life. Like I just told you, you got this van that you can carry, let's just say 600 a day in packages. That's fine. If you have a contract like that, they're going to work you like shit. So you're going to be delivering 7 days a week. So you might well scale that in. 7 days a week, 30 days a month, you're going to be delivering. So let's just say 600 a day in packages. Every 10 days, that's 6,000. 30 days, that's 18,000. And I'm going on the low end because I know for a fact it's like 900 a day in packages they give you if you had a vehicle big enough to carry it. But we're gonna stay at the six. So that's six. I'll run you 18 grand a month. Now to break down how to get to actually be able to get the bag like that is very simple. All you have to do is go to Enterprise. Now I would say the smart thing. Let's rewind back. Startup costs for something like this, I would roughly say about 3 grand. You could probably squeeze it, but I would say three because I don't know how the pay scale works. So if this does go like it go and you're delivering 7 days a week, your first start out and you don't get paid for 2 weeks, okay, yeah. So that's why I say always have extra money in the pipeline. But I know that the monthly rental for the Sprinter is only 1150 a month. So that's one cost you have to pay. And I'm gonna tell you another double-edged sword. Now you can get your own commercial insurance policy, which you'll pay that one fixed rate, or you can use Enterprises or Hertz, because being those that they're renting you a commercial style vehicle, it has to come insured. So when Amazon signs you up, they're going to ask you for, yeah, of course, the vehicle, the specs, the registration, the insurance. And I don't even think they require you yourself to be set up as a company. You can actually do it as an individual, sole proprietor. So it's no money on the paperwork. It's just mainly I would say, because you can get the van weekly, but why waste your money paying five something a week, and you can get it for the month for 11.50. So I would just pay the 11.50, get it for the month, um, and go to that part. I mean, make sure my insurances or whatever they require for the insurance, and that's it. After that, you go to Amazon, sign up. You all get like a little miniature contract, and there you go. Now, on the scale, the reason why I like it is because it's a very easy scalable thing. That's why I bought it to me. Because okay, we got the whole logistics down packed, 600, 30 days, 18, right? Yeah, cost per month is only gonna be about 2 grand. That's your van and insurance. And you're making 18, so that's $16,000 a month. I mean, I don't think anybody's running around making $16,000 a month right now. But I mean, that's pretty good. Now, if you're able to have people that you trust and you fuck with, Amazon has no problem allowing you to add on vans. Because see, what Amazon is trying to do is they want to deliver. Yes, they do. But Amazon has so much going on to where they can't deliver to everybody and they still need help. So if I had a fleet of 5 trucks, they would sign me up right away, no problem. They give everybody a chance. This is just a way of going in slowly because once you get the logistics down with the first truck, even like I told my homeboy, make a friend. Somebody want to make money too. Hey, listen, bro, you want to run this truck a couple days a week. That way I could get my days off. Then that's when you pay somebody a few days a week. Now, just generally, respectfully, you still making 600 a day. You got a business to run, so you have to pay him a salary. Is you're paying for the van, you're paying for the gas. So I would say roughly like, hey, bro, I'll throw you $1.25 a day to come do this route. Or if you want to be generous, you can make it sound. I like how people likes it bundled up in a big hourly wage. So you can say, bro, I'll give you $16 an hour to come do this. Because if you take him 10 hours to do that day, you only paying on 160. So what? You made 600. So I mean, it depends how you want to package it, or you could just stamp a flat rate. Hey, bro, I'll give you $1.25. I'll give you $1.50 a day, make it sound interesting. Because if the person only working 3 days a week, they might think like, damn, I work 3 days, I make $450. That's not bad. So I will probably package it up, give them $1.50 a day just to run, to give me my days off. Now, once you get the word out and say homeboy actually likes it, hey, bro, that 3 days ain't nothing, man. I'm trying to get some more days. Okay. Now you take the money that you done made because you're making 16K a month. So now by the second, third month, you should have at least 25,000 tuck. So now you can say, hey, enterprise, can I open up a business account? I want to get more trucks. Can I get another truck? Of course you can. That'll probably break it down. They'll give you two for about 950. Yeah, you gotta call. Don't listen to what nobody say. I done seen it with my own eyes. Call and ask. They got different rates when they know you're about to be spending. So they'll give you two, might be 950 stack for both of them. So now you at 2 grand a month with enterprise, and then add that to the insurance. Shouldn't really go up. Now you got your homeboy out there every month. Now keep in mind this is a business. So you know for a fact him driving that truck is going to bring you home 16K a month. So you say something like, bro, I'll give you $1 a week. Nobody's going to bat out of that. That's 4K a month. Just to ride around and deliver packages. I mean, of course, you can go with an hourly wage, but like I would just budget it. So if you know you making 15, 16K out that truck, okay, give them 5. You still make 11 plus the original 16 from your other truck. So now you go from making 16,000 a month plus another 11 from the other truck. Now you let me know who out here is making 30K a month that fast, and this business can be scaled in 90 days tops. There is no years, there is no wait. 90 days tops. If you're smart enough, you can scale it the first month. If you got the people that's willing to go do the work with you. But if you're doing it alone, which I know my homeboy is, still think, where are you getting up, going to work every day, making 16K a month? Nowhere. So it's still brilliant as a one, and it's even brillianter as a scale. Because like I told him, you can manage the scale to roughly, let's say that this is just my goal. If I was in it, I would start off with the first truck, very exclusive. I don't really give my details, but like I would start off with the first truck. I will work it personally. Another opinion I tell, I'm gonna give you off for everybody. Learn your business. Learn your business. Do not pay people to do every aspect, because if they fuck you, you're in trouble. If they leave, you're in trouble. If they die, you're in trouble, because you always paid them to handle every aspect of a point. You don't know what to do. So for me personally, I would get that truck myself. I would get up and deliver the packages every day. So that way I can see how the flow of it is. Because that 600 I'm saying for our base rate might be 900 to 1,000 a day. I don't know. But I need to know what the logistics is of the numbers. I need about 45 days maybe to see how consistent it is. Does it grow? Does it fluctuate? How bad does it drop? Like once I figure that out, oh, I'm looking for another person. So by my 90th day, I done already got another truck out there. So by the 120th day, I done already got that 30K a month, a couple months. Now it's hot outside. I'm ready to try to figure out how I can scale up to at least 3 to 5. Because if I can get 5 by the end of the summer, you talk about 16 times 5. Ooh, ooh. And see, businesses like these, like I said, this is the reason why I picked the focus on this one to talk about to y'all guys, because I like the simple businesses. This is something that you and your wife can do, you and your girlfriend, you and a close friend. These are simple businesses. They're very easy to run. The only responsibility is making sure the person who's going to deliver those packages come to work. You go to your nearest Amazon facility, because that's how they're going to have it set up. Whichever one is supposed to take you to where you live, you pick up your packages, get loaded up, and get out and start your day. The beautiful thing that also people don't realize, if you get a day where everything is on the money, traffic is on the money, the areas are close, you'll mess around and leave our Amazon facility 6 in the morning to be done by 2. The money is still the same. Now, if you want to go back and get another load, then now you got more bread coming in, because now you can say, all right, bro, you go do another load, I'll give you another bean 50. Now you made 300 today. People are going to take that. But I learned from what I hear, you can say yes or no, and it won't really affect you. See, with Amazon and most companies that people, well, like most big box companies, I work with a few of them, and the way that they work, they don't really like to hear the word no, but they look at the body of work that you give them before they try to penalize you for saying no. So if we ask you, oh, it's holiday season, man, we need some extra runs, and you do it, and I don't have a driver that's willing to do it, and I can't do it myself, I'm going to have to say no. Most companies would say yes because they scared to say no. If they tell them no, this will never happen again. Believe it or not, these people respect you telling the truth in most states, because if you say yes and don't complete it, they lose money. If you say no and we find somebody else that would do it, they don't lose anything. So they gonna respect you for not accepting the work that you can't do or couldn't do, by just telling them straight up, no, I can't do it. And that's where people go wrong there when working with these big box companies, thinking that they have to please them or appease to them. No, you all have to understand, and this is what you really, really have to understand. You do not work for Amazon. You work with Amazon. Those are your trucks. Those are your employees that you're bringing to assist Amazon. Y'all are in a partnership. Y'all are not employees. So when it comes to them times to say yes or no, and you can say what you want, bro. We are partners. Yeah, you might be a little aggy at me, but don't do the contract shit. You can't just stop giving me work or just fire me because I say no, it's not in the contract. And you can't hit my workload because it's contracted. Plus, if you look back and see, I have did top quality work, but because I said no to one favor, you can't just, you know, red flag me. But that right there to me, I think is a gold mine. I mean, I just gently told you how you can scale it from 16K a month to damn near, what's that, 16, this is 15, so, that's almost close. Man, that's over $1 million a year. I mean, I know for a fact 5 trucks. I know one truck 16K. You talking about it's 160. It's another one. Nah, that ain't gonna get you there. That's over 100K though. Over 125,000 a year just off of one truck. So, or if you duplicate it by 5 hours, just leave it at 125. You talking about over $500,000 a year. Based off 5 trucks, that's really not that bad. And the point you gotta realize once you get the whole thing, once you get your confidence up enough to be able to hire and you know that you got dedicated people working these trucks, oh, that's money hand over fist. And you sitting at the crib. It's kind of like you a dispatcher because you dealing directly with Amazon and then you communicating to your drivers. So now you sit at home and play dispatch, you still have a job. I mean, some people are like, yeah, you can go sit in the Cayman Islands. Nah, it's not that sweet because Amazon is still going to want to call somebody and see what these trucks are doing. Or if you get yourself structured enough to where you have a dispatcher, somebody you can pay to work 8 hours a day to dispatch the call. I mean, make sure the trucks are safe and communicate, and then you can go sit down. And even at that point, you still ain't paying out much money because that person's salary would be something light if they just sit maybe $12 an hour just to play dispatch, 13 max. I won't really go past 12 because there's no heavy lifting. They don't have to touch boxes. They don't have to drive. And it's something that they can do from home. I would definitely try to make a remote to pay less, say 10, 11 remote, or unless you want to house a facility for them to have to come to, because you're going to have to eventually get a small facility in due time because it will make sense. And I'm going to tell you the reason why it would make sense. The reason why it would make sense to even at some point within that run to grab your facility is because Amazon introduces a lot of opportunities for the small people. And the reason why I would say looking into that is because if I'm correct, last time I heard you only needed 10,000 square feet. But if you was able to get yourself a 10,000 square foot facility, now you can become a fulfillment center. So a lot of the stuff that Amazon shipped to your area, they would just give it to you. So now there's no need to go to the facility every day and get the trucks loaded. You'll have a lot of the merchandise hit there already. All you got to do is grab it off the shelf. Now, whatever you don't have, it's okay because the way Amazon works, they'll ship what you have and then just let the person know it's a partial shipment. And they'll send the other one from another fulfillment center, or it has to come from somewhere else. So it still makes you profitable. And the fulfillment center money is different aside of the natural delivery money. So that right there could push you up upwards of probably an extra couple 100K a year for being a fulfillment center, depending on how much product is coming through it. Now, if you getting these packages out fairly fast, no damaged boxes, I mean, you can make yourself a $500,000 fulfillment center in the first year. Now, once you get to fulfillment center statuses, you talking about more than 5 trucks. So now you talking about maybe you could probably scale that. And I would say all this could be done within the first 2 years. And see, the thing with all of this stuff, this is what makes you valuable on Amazon. So they gonna keep you fed with the packages. They gonna keep your facility running because a lot of this is your expenses. People don't understand these companies want to see you do something. So the way that I'm telling you to do it, which is presenting, okay, I got my own fleet of trucks. It don't matter if I own them, because please don't get it fucked up. These people don't be owning them trucks. I hope y'all don't think they do. Just because they got wraps and logos on them, they still lease. They just take the wrap off and give them back, and then the dealer had to deal with that. But no, please don't believe they buy these trucks. They be under lease. They just under what they call a corporate lease. So don't get it fucked up. No, they ain't pulling up, stabbing out with 60,000 new vans. Nah, stop that. So you showing them that you did it like they did. I mean, it ain't the situation. I went and got my own trucks, got my own drivers, and that's the beginning. Then later on, when you go sit back down, you want to make some more money out of them. Okay, bang, I got a facility. I got people to work in a facility. What's up? And before you know it, no lie, first 3 to 5 years, you're a multi-million-dollar facility through Amazon, all from a $3,000 startup. And I could tell you firsthand, I done did some things with a $3,000 startup, so you'll be surprised. But just as simple as I'm explaining, it's as simple it is because you gotta remember you don't need 3,000. I just added the extra, for operating costs. But once you get that van and the proper insurances that they ask for, you ready to go and start making money. So I mean, keep that in mind. And I mean, I run across a lot of little gems like this. I actually have a lot of them in my head. It's just this one was the most simplified. And when I put these videos, I don't know where they're going. I don't know who's going to see them. So for that reason, I like to make a mass audience video. So I know Amazon is everywhere, all over the world, all over the United States. So anybody can implement this that I'm giving. And I mean, I hope somebody actually does do it. It'd be much respect if you come back and let me know it worked for you. But it's like with me, a lot of the information that I give out on my channel, it's not an if. I mean, all of us know. You look on Indeed, higher up, every job site, Amazon is constantly looking for drivers. Pay attention. That's because they can't, I ain't gonna say they can't keep their own, but a lot of people, they overwork their drivers because, for one, they're not partners, they're employees. So when they overworked and they don't want to do it, they can't say no. They get fired. So they have a hard time. A lot of drivers leave. They have a lot of, very, very hard. I live 10 minutes away from the Amazon facility. It's actually two of them where in this county that I live in. So I know how they work and I know the issues and I know why that's a very important. I see these same jobs posted all the way across the state from here to California. So I know people are having trouble or Amazon is having trouble keeping drivers. That's why they rather outsource the job. You outsource the job, you pay them what you would pay them. And you kind of do get a better product because once you think of the breakdown, you talk about literally you'll be making $30 an hour. So that's probably what they pay them. But then they gotta deduct the cost of the van, the gas, and yada yada, which trickles down to be an $18 salary. Because the rest of the money that they would naturally pay per hour has to go into the vehicle that you're driving to work. And they also had to put a little extra in there because what if you crash the vehicle? Now they have to get that junk fixed, insurance deductible, stuff like that. Yeah, they can throw you in another one, but they still had to, what about the one you just crashed? They lost one out of the fleet. Now they got to go through the insurance, blah, 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 and get another one back in the fleet because that one's gone. So that's the reason why these jobs don't just say, hey man, we'll give you that much. But as a subcontractor, they might pay me 30, $40 an hour to deliver because I'm taking all the risks. This is my truck, this is my employees, this is my gas, this is my maintenance. And I tell everybody, you get a greater reward when you take the risk of becoming the job and stop looking for one. Because, like I said, you can go and fill out an application and do the same thing I'm telling you. Amazon gonna give you a truck. Amazon gonna give you a suit. They're gonna pay for your gas, but you're gonna make $18 an hour. Then you look at the route that I'm teaching. Yeah, you might have to put some money out your pocket, but you're making $16,000 a month. $16,000 a month. I don't even want to guess what that could be per hour. I mean, let's be sure. I mean, if you want to, we can do it for shits and giggles. How much would it be per hour? Or how much would that be? So you got it's a 40-hour work week times 4 weeks. That's 160 hours divided by 16,000. About 160. That would roughly be $100 an hour. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you caught that and you understood it, you can fill out the application for free. No headache, no muss, no fuss. And you can get paid $18 an hour. Or you could take the method that I'm telling you, invest a little bit of smidget of money, and you can make $100 an hour. So, I hope some people out here take heed to this. I mean, you could always reach out to me. I always got more information than what I put in the video. I mean, some of the times, like I said, this is so clear cut. I mean, if you need me to add the link that you go to and all that stuff, I don't have a problem doing. I don't think I have to. Everybody knows Amazon is a world renowned business. Plus, I don't. This is not a sponsored video. I'm not getting paid. I'm just really trying to get somebody's game before they close this door on this shit, or they try to change the policies or the structures of what you need or the requirements. No, go ahead and try to get yourself in there now. Why it's like this. And as always, man, thanks for kicking it, boys. Your boy Grubbs. Not me, who else? Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Newsy lady up the street, they always work. But see you guys next time. Huh?